Hi, I'm Alexa. I'm the Secondary and Post-16 Coordinator at the Manchester Museum, and I organise days like the Frogs and Physics Day like today, which is part of our Engage with the Expert series.
Snake to be able to feed on to find the frog at night.
Today and yesterday we brought two groups of students over to the Manchester Museum and the Photon Institute for Sciences. The students start over at the Manchester Museum, where I give a quick introductory talk so they get the idea about how colours are used in nature by different types of animals. After I've done a little introduction, we use handling specimens from the museum's collection. Andrew Gray, who's the curator of herpetology at the museum, does the second talk, and in this he talks in a lot more detail about frogs and how they use colour, and in particular a pigment in their skin which helps protect them from the sun. He obviously uses the live animals, and the students get to see some of the beautiful frogs that we have in the museum at much closer quarters than if they were just visiting on another day.
Hi, I'm Andrew Gray, curator of herpetology at Manchester Museum, and I oversee the live collection in the museum. It's quite unusual to have a live collection in the museum. We've got reptiles and amphibians, and we use them for a variety of different things. We highlight conservation, and actually a lot of them are actually involved in conservation breeding programs, but also education is very important to us. We've actually grown from education, rootstock. Our collection itself started 50 years ago, purely to be used by students, and nothing's changed. Or the other way.
Don't squirt. No, it's
No, stay still.
I can hear it. I can feel it like pulsing. You get me?
It was really interesting, I think. I definitely like frogs more. I didn't really know that they were that extinct, really. And that there were that many species and that they were adapted for different things. Just really that they were at the bottom of my garden. I didn't really know much, but it was really good.
After that, Mark Dickinson, who's a senior lecturer from the University of Manchester and the Institute for Photon Sciences, talks to them about the physics side of the day. So relating all the content that Andrew spoke about actually the physics behind it.
For this particular case, the green ones, when it's reflected, the light reflected from the top surface and the light reflected from the bottom surface. They're in step.
Hopefully one of the benefits of these sort of sessions is that the students can actually get a handle on how important some of the things they learn in their A-levels really is in being applied in different areas.
My name's Michael. I teach physics at the Pendleton Centre at the Salford City College. One of the things that's really nice about the session is that it's showing the students how interdisciplinary research can be these days, how you take the research from one area, the research from another, and bring it together, and how much they can give to each other, which is something that can be hard to communicate in the classroom. Sometimes students can miss out on that and they pigeonhole themselves, so that's been one of the really nice aspects of the session so far, and we're looking forward to getting into the labs.
After lunch, we come over to the Institute of Photon Sciences, and the students get to take part in a practical at the labs here. So they get to use some of the equipment that Mark and Andrew spoke about and try and apply what they've learned to the practical techniques. Yeah.
And this is a great opportunity for the students to see some quite sophisticated equipment and experimental techniques, and also to look at their A-level syllabus, the things that they do in their A-levels, and even before that, and see how it can be applied into the wider field.
They get to learn about infrared cameras and thermal imaging. We also use a stress spectrometer and understand how these different bits of equipment work, how they're related to different types of research, and what applications these equipment have in everyday lives.
Hello, I'm Tony McGuinness. I'm a teacher at Bluebrook School in Oldham. One of the physics teachers who just brought a group of students to the Frogs and Physics Day. The enthusiasm it generates for the subject is phenomenal. They get to use equipment that we just simply couldn't offer them at school, in a school-based environment. They get to experiments we couldn't do. Simply, we do not have access to rare and exotic frogs. And just the variety of experiences is phenomenal.
Hi, I'm Jake Gorton. I go to Pendleton Sixth Form College in Salford. I came today to Frogs and Physics, and I thought it was really, really interesting because frogs to me were just slimy and they were just, you just saw them on the street here and everywhere. But they're actually really interesting, and I really like the fact that they could camouflage themselves and just, it wasn't just the frogs in themselves, there was a lot behind them.
My name is Blitzer. I come from Pendleton College in Salford. What I enjoyed the most about today must have been like the first, just meeting the frogs, for example, and then like seeing the snakes and stuff like that.
Hello, I'm Yasmin Harris.
I'm Rachel Thomas.
And we're from Bluecoats Sixth Form. I really enjoyed it because we also got to see frogs that we'd never even seen in our lifetimes, probably because they're so rare.
It was really good that they taught us it, but then because they taught us it before we saw it
then
for ourselves, we understood what was happening.
And I got to hold the frog. I'm so happy. It was so cute.
It's incredible what these people have been able to do and what they've been to find out. And yeah, of course, in the future, I'm definitely going to look into certain things to do with science because it's really interesting and yeah, you can gain so much from it. Not just educational, but just to improve the way you live your own life. To be honest. So, yeah.